Apple just pulled a fast one on us. I definitely did not see this coming. The rumors were initially saying Apple was going to release iPads via a site refresh at the end of March, and of course that didn't happen. But then the latest reports were claiming they would launch them the second week of May. And because Apple has barely ever in their entire history had events in the month of May, I just assumed it would be a site refresh. I guess in my mind, because Dub is just around the corner, I had pushed out the possibility of Apple having an event before June, but I guess Apple loves to be unpredictable. They love to be kind of random, and it sounds like they are still going to be releasing iPads in the second week of May, but just in the form of a pre-note with the tag Let Loose. I feel very confident this is going to be an iPad-focused event, not just because they straight up put an Apple Pencil and all these pretty artwork colors within the invite itself, but also because it's been over 530 days since Apple has released a single iPad. We haven't got one through all of 2024 so far and all of the calendar year of 2023, so it's long overdue. We're going to be getting OLED iPad Pros, probably with a price hike, but they will be rocking the M3 chip. Whatever you want to do on an iPad that requires an M3 chip, I don't know. I guess there could be some gaming stuff with all the additional ray tracing support, and I'm sure AI capabilities we're not going to know about until Dub. But also the more exciting last-minute leaks that we've heard from Ross Young is that not only is the iPad Air getting a refresh with the M2 chip, it's also getting a much bigger, brighter, cooler counterpart that is larger, now at 12.9 inches, and that 12.9-inch iPad Air is going to be rocking mini LED. Although the wild card here is we're still not sure if they're going to be bringing ProMotion to this larger size iPad Air. It's possible, but not guaranteed. Apple could take out the drivers that enables it to be ProMotion for simplified manufacturing, or if they are sharing the exact same displays that are currently in the 12.9-inch iPad Pros that are mini LED, of course, then they might bring ProMotion to a non-Pro product for the very first time. Also, because it's been so long since they've refreshed any iPad, who's to say that they're going to stop just at iPad Airs and Pros? Maybe the iPad Mini is due for a little bit of a chip upgrade. They might change the refresh rate to be the other direction to help combat a lot of those Jellygate complaints, and they could probably slap a new chip in the iPad 10th generation while they're at it as well. This could end up being like the one event that ends up refreshing all the iPads simultaneously. I don't really care what they do as long as they kill off the Lightning port, okay? The cutoff for USB-C in the European Union is this year, Apple. Please stop selling the iPad 9th generation. I know it's cheap. I know it probably sells well because of that non-laminated display, but seriously, like, let's just make the iPad 10th generation the new $300 iPad, and then the iPad 11th generation with probably an A16 chip or something like that. That can sit at the current, $450 segment if people really care about having slightly better silicon. I don't know. That's just me, but I'm hopeful that we also get a new Apple Pencil at this event, the one that has been rumored for years with the eyedropper tool that allows you to color match from the real world, and a pencil that is technically compatible with Apple Vision Pro, because a lot of the hype and excitement for Apple Vision Pro has certainly been dying away, and because this is the first year in a long time Apple hasn't released, a spring iPhone color, maybe we shouldn't give up hope that potentially Apple is going to drop a product red iPhone 15 of some kind at this event. But man, very late into the release cycle. If you're unveiling it on May 7th, which is only 2 weeks away, and then iPhone 16 is coming out in September, that's only 4 months that they're dropping a new iPhone color. So what do you guys think? Is it worth doing this late into the game? Anything to boost last second iPhone sales? I'm very curious what they have to announce at this event that is being held so close to the same time as Worldwide Developers Conference. It's honestly kind of weird for them. The other weird thing is they're hosting this event at 7 o'clock in the morning? What happened to 10 a.m., Apple? I was totally fine with that. It was after lunch for people on the East Coast, but before lunch for people on the West Coast, and if you're in the middle of the U.S., I'm sorry, you gotta eat lunch while you're watching it. But now they're making me get up super early, 7 a.m. Oh, Apple, way too early for a guy like me, but I guess I gotta get up now. And this makes no sense in my head because they're hosting it early and it appears to just be a live stream. Even the major YouTubers are saying that it's not an in-person event. There's not going to be any demo models for them to play with. Everybody's just gonna watch it online. Just host it a little later in the day, Apple. Let me sleep a little bit longer. This will probably end up being somewhat of a short event. I wouldn't be surprised if it's under an hour. I guess the only new hardware technically could be the new Magic keyboard cases that have been rumored to be a bit more metallic than before. New iPad Pros that are OLED are supposed to be a bit thinner as well, but the bezels probably aren't going to be that much thinner than they currently are, at least if the leaked dimensions end up being correct. But anyways, what are you guys most looking forward to at this event? Are you surprised as I am, or do you think, no, it kind of makes sense to host an event for all these changes? Feel free to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And thank you to everybody supporting this channel directly. Seriously, helps us out a ton, as does just watching these videos. So thanks again. This is your Apple Shape here, and I will see you all in the next one.